A massive, very controversial claim is being made right now by the Bengal BJP leader Suvendu Adhikari, is also the leader of the opposition in West Bengal, on the Citizenship Amendment Act. He's claimed that the CAA's implementation has already begun. He said, so the implementation of the CAA has already begun. It will soon be implemented in Bengal. Since Bengal is a part of India, the act has already been passed in both houses of parliament. We're waiting for this to happen, that the rules must be framed. The same rules will allow multiple communities who are asked to produce pre-1971 documents to be given permits. Now, I do want to clarify before we go to a reporter that the CAA was rolled out in 2019, but it met with widespread protests across the country. Because the rules under the Act have not yet been framed by the centre, no one so far can be granted citizenship under it. With that clarity, let's go over now to our West Bengal Bureau Chief, Sugata Mukhopadhyay. He's with us right now. Sugata, more context from you, please. How was Suvendu Adhikari making this claim?
Well, the comments made by Suvendu Adhikari seems to have, sparked off another round of political controversy. Apparently, Adhikari was under the impression that the citizenship, decision to grant citizenship to minority communities in Gujarat, in two specific districts of Mehsana and Anand, empowering the district collectors of those districts to grant citizenship to minority community members residing in those areas from neighboring countries to be granted citizenship. But that obviously, the notification was clear that it would be made under the old 1955 Citizenship Act and not the new one. The amended act is yet to come into force because the rules are not in place, as you rightly pointed out. However, Suvendu Adhikari seems to have a different opinion, where he speculated that the process of granting citizenship has already begun, which means that the centre must have already framed the rules. And since Gujarat, it has begun in Gujarat, it would soon happen in Bengal as well, and will grant relief to the Matuas and the other Namasutra communities residing over here. Now, that comment that was made by Suvendu Adhikari on Tuesday has not only met with opposition from the opposition political parties, but also has differences of opinion within the state BJP itself. The opposition obviously lashed out at Suvendu Adhikari, specifically the Trinamool Congress, alleging that Adhikari is misleading people into stating falsehoods, and that is why there is no reason to apprehend the implementation of the CAA in Bengal, is what the Trinamool Congress believes. But what is also interesting is the fact, Toya, that an MLA of the BJP, Ashin Sarkar, who represents the Haringhata seat, which is in Nadia district, and that's an area which is also dominated by the Matuas, has actually commented, stating that if the government had to implement citizenship, then why would it take recourse to the 1955 Act and not the latest CAA, and based on which there was so much of political ruckus that the country witnessed. So obviously Ashin Sarkar's comment and that made by Suvendu Adhikari are in contradiction to each other, and it seems that this comment of Suvendu Adhikari will obviously be lapped up by the opposition, who have already thrown their hat into the ring, stating that Adhikari is actually misleading people. Back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sugata, for bringing us that context. We do want to take our audiences now to a reaction. This is Suvendu Adhikari. This is what he had to say. Take a look.
CAA तो implementation start হয়ে গেল তা ভারতবর্ষের পার্ট পশ্চিমবঙ্গ হয়ে যাবে আর কি তো CAA আইন তো দুটো সদনেই পাস করা আছে এইটা আমরা ওয়েট করছিলাম যে নিশ্চয়ই রুল তাহলে হয়ে গেছে এই একই রুলে পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মতুয়া সমাজ নমশূদ্র সমাজ যারা ভিসা করতে গেলে পারমিট করতে গেলে চাকরির ভিআরে আপনার ক্লিয়ারেন্স নিতে গেলে বলা হয় ৭১ এর আগে দলিল আনো আর সে সমস্যা থাকলো না গুজরাটে যখন ইমপ্লিমেন্ট হয়ে গেছে নিশ্চয়ই রুল ফ্রেম করে ফেলেছে ভারত সরকার আইন তো আগেই হয়ে গেছিল পশ্চিমবঙ্গেও চালু হয়ে গেল
Okay, we have